You think things are expensive now? Wait till you see what happens if Greta Thunberg and AOC get their way with energy costs. I actually had to laugh a little bit, so I'm sitting getting ready to return a package to Amazon at the UPS store, and it was actually pretty convenient. They take returns with basically no issue at all, which is pretty nice. They actually they wrap it up the whole thing for you, tag it, and deliver it for free from Amazon, which is sweet. A guy in front of me, though, he's griping because he's trying to return a Leatherman tool. I guess he didn't like it. Back to Leatherman, I don't know. And it's just a tiny little tool. I don't know. I mean, it's, you know those Leatherman tools, Swiss Army knife kind of things. And Leatherman tools are fantastic, by the way. But anyway, it's just in this tiny little envelope, and it's going to cost $12 to return the tool back to Leatherman. And he wasn't flipping out, but you could just see, like, he's like, she goes, and the lady's like, you can take it to UPS if you want, or USPS if you want. It's still going to be, it's still going to be a couple bucks. He goes, well, maybe I should. It kind of being I was like, dude, stop. Anyway, I crack up because I sit there and I think, given how much is shipping cost going to be if we go all electric? Let's just use that for an example. I mean, i.e., you're not going to fly. We're not going to get it. If you have no nuclear, you're not shipping goods overseas. It's just the people are nuts. So I'm sitting there thinking, you think this is expensive? Wait till we're going all electric and no fossil fuels. I read, and I only saw the headline, and I hate to quote this, but after reading Bernie Sanders, I read the headline of Joe Biden saying he also wants to jail fossil fuel executives. These guys are freaking insane. And I laugh my tush off, because guess who can afford if you no longer have fossil fuels? Guess who can afford to fly? Guess who can afford to ship goods? Guess who can afford stuff? It's not poor people. It's only going to be the Joe Bidens and the Hunter Bidens of the world. That's it. It's only going to be, who was I reading? Brett Stevens. He said, lower income tax and have a carbon tax. And I said, you freaking idiot. All that's going to do is make the cost of living go incredibly high for poor people because they don't pay proper income tax now, fool. And so I'm sitting there just these people are insane. They don't know their butts from a hole in the ground. Wait till you have a carbon tax. Wait till you ban fossil fuels. You think 1231 is going to be expensive to ship a Leatherman tool back to Leatherman, whatever it was, wherever that was? Yeah, you just wait, man. Without fossil fuels, all is going to be expensive, way more than what any of these quote-unquote green people ever anticipated. And they're going to say, well, we're going to give you tax breaks. If you don't have the income in which to pay tax as it is now, the tax breaks won't do anything. In fact, John McCain, to his credit, said that many moons ago. He said, look, we can't cut taxes anymore because basically, it was like 50% of the people aren't paying taxes now. All we're doing is we're cutting taxes on anyone. Basically, only a few group of people pay. No one else does. So to cut taxes, there is just not the benefit there was when we did cut taxes in the Reagan era, when everyone was paying taxes. So I thought that was actually a good point. This is John McCain back in 2000 when he was still somewhat rational. He was beginning to. He loved the media sweating him, and ever since then he went astray. To be the media guy, but still, that was a good point. So look, cutting taxes, I'd like to do it. It's not going to do any good, simply because only half the people actually pay taxes, and that was a good point. So that's the issue. You cut taxes, says Brett Stevens. Yeah, cut taxes in order to have a carbon credit, carbon tax. You guys are freaking just pompous, elitist. All these people, pompous elites, it drives you crazy, because the price of our low cost of living is because of fossil fuels. And you can't have it both ways. You want a carbon-free future with no nuclear. You can't do that. You can't, unless you want to go back to living like the 1900s. I don't want to, and I'm going to fight it tooth and nail going to 2020, and I want you to do the same. All right, we'll see you.